Big news for XRP holders, guys. We're seeing some crazy movements happening with crypto legislation, all these stablecoin bills passing. Now, what does that mean for Ripple and what does that mean for XRP? Why am I bullish here? We're going to be talking about that. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop into this video. So guys, I want to start off here by showing you over on Crypto Twitter, follow me at 333 Blacksea. I say XRP holders, this is what I told you was coming. Stablecoin legislation is the Trojan horse for crypto banking. Ripple just applied for a US banking license. Bullish for XRP. Now guys, I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, but I'm going to tell you guys what I think is going on in these markets, all right? So I quote tweeted Captain Redbeard, and he posted this about big news. Ripple just applied for its own U.S. banking license. This move could change the game for the entire crypto space, especially for XRP holders. Here's why. So before we get into this thread here, I want to be talking to you guys about why it was so important for this stablecoin legislation to pass. You know, we saw USDC, the parent company Circle that owns USDC. They IPO'd, and they have been wildly successful. It IPO'd at, I believe, a $31 price per share, and now we're trading at nearly a $200 price per share. And we made all the way up to $300, wild IPO. And guys, really, it's the only way to get true exposure to stablecoins. Now, why is it important for XRP and Ripple? The more stablecoin legislation that we see play out really is the green light for banks to custody crypto and really adopt crypto and sell cryptocurrency products to their customers, okay? XRP and Ripple Labs, they know this. Ripple knows that if banks can hold crypto and can sell crypto products to their customers, then they're going to be able to use their XRP, their bridge asset, in a much more congruent manner, all right? And that's why right here, guys, XRP, Ripple Labs, they are applying for a U.S. banking license. It's a really big deal. So Captain Redbeard says, becoming a licensed bank means Ripple can handle payments and financial services directly, cutting out the middleman. This boosts trust with regulators and traditional institutions. I agree completely. With this license, XRP's role is in cross-border payments gets stronger. Ripple can seamlessly integrate XRP into traditional finance, making transactions faster, cheaper, and more reliable. Yeah, you know, guys, let's not forget that the big elephant in the room, the big use case for XRP is that it's a bridge currency from the cryptocurrency world and the fiat world, and really makes it so that there's less friction when it comes to getting paid, let's say. Say if you get a paycheck every 2 weeks, if you're using the blockchain, there's way less friction. You could get paid every month, every week, every day, maybe even every hour. That was what Brad Garlinghouse said in a little bit of a speech that he had a talk, an interview. I forgot who it was with, but you could get paid by the hour. Now, it'd probably be a little bit difficult to do that, but you could make that happen with frictionless payments, aka the bridge currency, XRP, guys, all right? Regulatory clarity is a huge hurdle for crypto. Ripple's becoming a bank means more oversight and legitimacy, which would open doors for wider adoption of XRP and XRPL ecosystem. Yes, I agree with that. Really would like to see Ripple try to buy out Circle. I think that would be a very big, massive win for Ripple, but I think that it's going to be a little bit higher of a price tag now. I believe they offered $5 billion for Circle. What was it, about a month ago? And now Circle's trading at a $60 billion market cap. Pretty incredible. But regardless, having stablecoins and having a banking license, you're going to be able to cut out that middleman. It's a big deal. And he says, for holders, this means long-term value growth. Ripple's formal banking status adds utility and demand to XRP, strengthening its position as a top digital asset. Plus, it sets a stage for Prince, the movement right. We're not talking about that. We're talking about why this is such a big deal and why XRP having a bank is good for XRP holders. And really it comes down to cutting out the middleman, having more of a green light onto Ripple as a company as a whole, guys. You know, we did just see that Brad Garlinghouse came out and said that there's no more lawsuit. The SEC appeal is going to be going bye-bye. Finally able to close that chapter in the book, hopefully close the book on that, really, and not be talking about this SEC versus Ripple lawsuit anymore, because, guys, it's been just going on and on and on. And I think the XRP holders are exhausted. Like, I think they're really exhausted. So what am I doing right now? We're looking at XRP right now. We got quite a nice little bit of a bounce today. We saw Bitcoin nearly test all-time highs, and XRP is bouncing, trying to test the top of this channel at $2.35. What am I doing? I am scalping, guys. I had a $200,000 XRP long position open, got stopped out on the profit. And then since then, really, I've been just trying to high leverage scalp and try to just accumulate more wins, make more profit on the way up, on the way down, on the way up, on the way down, to accumulate more Bitcoin and really get more exposure to the cryptocurrencies I want. And I do think that XRP is potentially gearing up for a large move to the upside. If you guys do want to take advantage of this volatility, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have a lot of awesome affiliate links. And if you want to help support the channel, click those links. We don't ask for donations or anything like that, but using those affiliate links, they help out a lot. And I'm Blofin. Blofin has been the main exchange I've been using. They have some awesome rewards going on. They have a $4.2 million prize pool going on right now for basically a trading competition. You're going to win a Tesla Cybertruck. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Take advantage of those promotions. So looking at XRP, we're at rank 4 right now, up about 2.53% in the past 7 days, up about 3.5% in the past 24 hours, catching a little bit of a bid. And guys, in my opinion, it's because Ethereum is rallying here. We're seeing Ethereum up 6% in the past 7 days and up 7% in the past 24 hours. Guys, when Ethereum rallies, that's when the altcoins move. Now, I'm not saying we're in true altcoin season yet or anything like that, but I will say that if Ethereum continues to rally, expect big moves for alts. Expect XRP to make a large move to the upside. XRP is sitting at $2.24 and $132.5 billion market cap, at about almost a $4 billion 24-hour volume. It's pretty significant. I like to see that. But guys, I want to be honest. When you look at the XRP chart, like, we are just consolidating. And let's not forget that there was a point in time where we consolidated around 50 cents for, man, it was a very long time. Let's measure from this. About, like, really, like, this range. We consolidated 50 cents for 776 days. Okay? It's absolutely insane. Almost over 2 years, okay? It's absolutely absurd. Now, can that happen here? I don't think that that's likely, but I do think that consolidating in this channel for a little bit of time, maybe into the end of Q3, is possible here. And you look at Market Cypher, it is really just, we're chopping, guys. We're chopping. We're in like a consolidation distribution phase at this point. And I do think that when the big move inevitably does come, it is going to be massive, and it is going to be a face-melting rally. And I do think the target of $3.30 is the first target, in my opinion. So I'm trying to just high-leverage scalp on this in the meantime until we see some true... Really, I need some more confluence in my long positions. Like, I need to build out a better trade. And right now, I'm not confident that it's going to happen in a snap of a finger. I need to see this play out. I'm going to be looking for a price break of $2.66. If we start to break above that, like if we start to W out here and break above this, see daily candle closures above $2.67, I'm going to be looking to add a nice six-figure long position, a nice juicy long to hopefully capitalize on that move to at least $3.30, a test at all-time highs for XRP. So let's look at the overall market. Bitcoin's at 109,000. About 3.5% on the day. We wicked up to about 110K today. We didn't quite get there, but we were like 109,800. We were close. And Bitcoin dominance is still high, but it has come down about 0.2% over the past 2 days, which is nice to see that, because that to me says there's more liquidity moving into the cryptocurrency market as a whole right now, because Bitcoin's rallying, everything's rallying, but Bitcoin dominance is still kind of flat from where it was the past couple of days. So in my opinion, that says that there's just liquidity all around just coming into the cryptocurrency space, which is big, good, bullish, green news, okay? That's how I'm viewing it as for really the entire cryptocurrency space. And you look at Bitcoin right now, and man, we are doing some interesting price action on the daily. I don't even really like looking at the daily right now because, guys, this price action is very, very choppy, and really the better word is trappy. It is very, very tough to trade this unless you're doing some really low time frame trading or long-term trading here. It's either the high leverage scalping on the 10 minutes has been great for me, and the long-term investing has been great for me, looking at like the weekly, monthly time frames, okay? But in the meantime right now, like the mid-range time frame has been quite trappy. Like this basically is a W, but like the way this drooped down was a massive bear trap. And Guys, that's what you should be expecting in the fourth and final phase of the bull market for crypto. Is that it's the most trappy, most volatile price action, but usually it has the most gains. That's what I like to say. But looking at this on the daily, this does indicate that we're probably going to come and test like 109,600. I would really like to see a daily candle closure in there, but we have a full, basically 23 hours left before we see that play out. Let's look at the weekly time frame as well. Get an idea where we're at. Like the weekly time frame looks very nice. I like to see this. Really want to see closures above that, like 109,000 on the weekly. If we see that play out, expect a test at 110,000. Expect a test at new all-time highs for Bitcoin, and thus expect big moves for XRP, guys. Now, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Check out those awesome affiliate links down below. It really helps support this channel. And guys, let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you think that we're getting ready to see a further breakout to the upside? Do you think that we're going to be chopping around for another couple months into Q4? Very curious on what you have to think about that and say about it. So let me know in the comment section below. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.